He loves this thing. Spot the shoebox. Go, kitty. Gonna have to make that one piece, I think. Scooter update. I had to stop working on my car to work on this. Where to start? Plastic welding. Plastic welding coming up. You're gonna get some plastic welding. Okay, see that down there? Yes. That's where they hit. That's where they hit right there. So, my favorite tool is the last tool I use, because I know where it is. I put it back. Nothing bugs me more than not knowing where the tool is that you want. This is the last tool I'm using. And just go, ooh, look at that. Ooh. You see that?
Yeah.
You see that come right out of there? I could use a stud gun, you know, but that will burn the back side of the panel. So if you don't have to use a stud gun, a little laser ain't working. Usually I got a little laser I can put the dot. You've seen it in another video. But that can save you from watching the light. Come any closer on that light. Do you see the light move? I gotta get a hammer. What I do is put it in the middle of the low spot, pull it up, smack it, and that pushes in the middle of the low spot. Good stuff, huh? Let me see what else we gotta do on this. Gotta get it in there too. I'm gonna take this apart. Good stuff right there. Come on, come on, come on, I'll show you. Let me show you something cool. Always something cool, man. I keep going up, ascending. We shall ascend. Come on, come on, come on. We're gonna, I fit this on the car. You were there, V. And the distance here with the factory sheet metal just isn't enough. Porsche didn't get it right, and they admitted it. And they changed in 1986 or something when they did the Cabriolet, and they started making the top meet the roof line. Right now, this was sitting up too high in the wind, so we're going to change that. I'm probably going to do what I'll do, bolt this to the lift and use it for a buck. I'm going to form a piece of metal, but it's going to be just a, it's like a half an inch. It's got to be bigger. Unfortunately, this project is kind of on hold for now. I should put these under the cover. I'll put those under the cover. The car had to leave the garage. Come on, let me show you something even more cool. You seen that show, Moonshiners? Catch me over here. Catch me over here. Back up. Remember?
Oh, we got heat. We got heat. If you don't like moonshine, you're probably not American.
Well, this is a case where the cause and the cure was one and the same. here's our heater. It's got to control it right there. I'm going to insulate a little bit around the bottom. But this whole bottom of the pallet is metal, and so it's warming up. Can you get a look at what's on top? Doesn't that look like a still, kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Look like a still, because they got the curly hose. This is the worm right here, and out the other side comes shine. I'm just kidding. You gotta kid around, or nobody has any fun. Everybody recognizes this. These keep getting bigger and bigger, because we gotta do some calculations for somebody out there. Got him! Now watch this. Bring that over here, see if it's getting in. Right in there at, what does it say?
It's like 88. Who knows?
What does that one say? It's just, that's the one I like, 20 Celsius right there. So I filled it up with water. So I could see how this is going to act. Then I'm going to put something here, you know, some flashing. But I'm not going to just go crazy cutting, because I might need a couple of these to stay hot. But the idea is this is going to go under the rinse table when nothing's happening. My friend Greg tagged me in Favorite Tools. Greg is a designer. He uses a pencil and a paper, and he writes everything out. I don't have a pencil or a paper. I figure it out as I go. Check this out, and this is not going to give everything away. This dealio here is going to be a way to control a dam. Well, I'll just do it and show you. But that is the famous Optimus Prime Minister arm there. That's a famous robotic arm. And I even had an idea for it to go under the water and do something. But I'm not going to give any secrets away yet. I got some good stuff coming, I promise you. So, this is going to get cut right about here. Can you see that? Not that high. I want it down this low. I'm trying to go slow enough that I don't cut off ones I want to use for a shelf or to mount something to. Probably going to have a swimming pool type of filter. Fill it with some, put a little bit of Scotch-Brite in there to catch the stuff. It'll be out there in that corner. Just like in a swimming pool. If there's anything that we know how to do in California, is handle water, swimming pools, hot tubs. We know how to keep the water clean. So it'll probably have a hose a lot like the one behind it. Drawing that water to a solar panel of its own, a dedicated solar panel, and a hot water tank on the roof. So we can recirculate that. That's my thinking so far anyway. This is 225 gallons to there, I think. So we're going to cut it off there. Did you get a shot of my pilot light? Yeah, a little pilot light. I've been trying to warm it up, so I got it up all the way, but it can control it. Now, back to the favorite tool. We got to come back to the favorite tool. I'm going to show you how to make my favorite tool. This is my favorite tool because for the longest time, this is my favorite tool. For the longest time, I would get something in there over the years, and it would slip. It would always slip right when I wanted it to stay. Ooh, start working just by looking at it. And what I did was, if you come in real close here, what we got is a a deburring tool, a deburrer, and I welded it right on there, and that will grab the metal from the back side, and it gets traction. You can bite, you can really get a grip on it because of that sharp little knurl on there. I saw someone just showing a hay hook the other day that if you put that on a hay hook and you get a few hay hooks like he was talking, I forget who it was. It wasn't Buck's Workshop. We're caught up in the game, the tag game. And I couldn't think of what my favorite tool was because they're always my favorite tool. And then it hit me. If I put this away, it's my favorite tool because I know right where it is. the tool I hate the most. I don't know where it is. I'm going to throw in a bonus tool. Catch me on bonus over here. Catch me on bonus right here. This is mostly for the Rick Fix. This is the tool I was talking about that hooks to the door striker and the latch of your door when you have those welded on hinges. And you can align the door up and down. You can tweak it a little bit by pushing in and out, but for the most part, then you take it goes in like this. This is the door. Put that on the latch, you close the door on that striker. And you got leverage here where you need it instead of a 2x4 at the bottom of the door and you bend the whole shell. This is not my favorite tool. My favorite tool hasn't even got here yet. But here's a new one. More good stuff from the thrift store. In fact, you spotted this one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I like about this. I'm using waterborne paint. I'll probably try it out on this scoot. This has a fan that draws in air here. I could even duct in some clean air or put a filter. You can't do that on a whirling fan. Same on this side. Filter, filter. And what happens is this air comes out of here not swirling. It's meant to dry shirts or towels or something. It doesn't swirl the air. So that's a new tool. That ain't really a tool. What would we pay for that? $10? This show?
Yeah.
$10 mystery. Hasn't been tried yet. What else do I got to update? The Porsche is out of the way. Got to kick this out of here. This has got to go. Look at that dip tank over there.
Oh, yep. Here, I'm gonna hand you the camera.
You hand me the camera? Okay.
Yeah, arms are good.
Your arms are tired.
Yeah, they need rest.
See, the idea is if I can get this to float on a tennis ball or something, pretend this is all water here, you'll see. I hope you say I can't do it. And that will, I'm going to put a dam on there and a dam on there and be able to set it how you want it. Set it and forget it. And essentially control. It's going to be a different way to control wet film. I'm hoping this is big enough to do the biggest panel I do, and that's the biggest panel. I guess that's the biggest panel up there. I get caught doing these panels. I don't know if that'll fit in there. That's the biggest panel BMW sticks me with. It'd fit a little panel easy. Here we go. So we got thermometer temperature set. We got our timer. We got our filter. We just got to sit. I've been sitting in this stool right here. I've been sitting here just letting it happen. I want to fill it up to see how the water pushed on it or not. I'm starting to like longer videos people make. I don't know if this has got a zoom on it. Hey Ziggy, can you see the sprint car up there? There's a sprint car right there behind the hose reel. That's the one I used to paint, the red sprint car. There's my poster girl from like 1970. They don't have those posters no more. It'll be worth something. And the cone. The cone is getting bigger, man. The cone is getting bigger, and there'd be a reason I'd still be doing that. And that would be to throw you off track, because that's not really how we're gonna do it. We were walking through the thrift store again, and there was an ornament. That's for Neil. Alright, man. That's enough out of me. We got the tool thing covered, didn't we? Hope we did. I don't know. I might have blown up a video here trying to edit. I'm going to go see if I did the right thing. If I did the right thing, then I'll just load it up. Catch you later.